That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. We are live. We're live. We're live. It's NFL. That's right. Thursday night, the Kansas City Chiefs. No, let me just say the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. We are officially live. This is Football 101 live stream show number 3. Live stream show number 3. I'm super excited, everyone. Let me get it out. Welcome to live stream show number 3. Number 3. That's right, number 3. I hope my voice lasts because I've been hyped up all day long. That's right, all day long, waiting for this moment. The football game is about an hour and 25 minutes away. And yes, the Beetle is back. We're back. We're gonna break down. I'm gonna go through. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go through the roster of the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna go through the roster of the Houston Texans and see how they match up and give you my prediction on who's gonna win this game at the end. Which team is going to win this game at the end? Because I've seen all the pre-game hype from NFL Network, from ESPN, all the different sporting venues. And now I have, yes, my prediction on the game. So I know you got to feel hype. Please, just call in. Just text me. You can even call me. That's right. You can call me. And I will text you back. If anyone wants, just give me a call. Let me just say, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. Give me a call. I'm ready. Come on. So yes, this is the Beetle. And I am super hyped, and I know you have to be super hyped about this game coming up. I mean, it's been a long time coming, and we have, again, two stellar teams, the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Super Bowl Kansas City Chiefs. So let me just get to the business at hand. You know, they've been breaking down all different types of stuff on the other networks, but let me just go straight for it. Yes, it's Patrick Mahomes, as they say, Patrick Mahomes against Deshaun Watson. Patrick Mahomes against Deshaun Watson. Just signed a mega deal too. So both quarterbacks signed mega deals in the offseason, and Deshaun just finished his mega deal. And he's excited. Matter of fact, I just saw a clip. Him and his family really so happy for him. His mom and his family and extended family, all the relatives. I mean, they're just giving him joy, just love, and just go out there and just enjoy being you, okay, with no pressure. And yet there's a lot of pressure on all of these players now. There's a lot of pressure. And let me just say, there is a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes too. But I see him as a seasoned veteran already. This kid is just a phenomenal player. And with that said, I'm going to go through the Kansas City Chiefs roster. Okay, let's go through the Kansas City Chiefs roster. Oh, let me just say this. Andy Reid, and I think the general manager, but I know Andy Reid just got paid too. Wow. They just signed new contracts with the Kansas City Chiefs. So, yes, the Chiefs paid Patrick Mahomes, paid the tight end, paid the defensive line, paid Kelsey, made a lot of players on the team. And then they finally got it right with paying Andy Reid, paid the coaches. And this is, let me just say, this is a matchup between Andy Reid and Bill O'Brien, the head coach for the Houston Texans. And we're going to get to that too. But it's nice to see, really nice to see Andy Reid get paid. This guy has been in the NFL for quite some time, paid his dues from day one, and now really receiving the proper attention as head coach with the Kansas City Chiefs. When he was head coach with the Eagles for a number of years, we didn't know what was going on there, and he was also assistant coach with the Packers. And just a nice guy, but very detailed, and also he knows how to strategize. And so we'll talk about the Andy Reid versus Bill O'Brien matchup in just a second. But I want to go what other shows are missing. Other shows are missing. I want to go through the rosters, the guys that made the team. And not just made the team, but who's going to have the most impact. So we're going to go through the roster. I know he's a Kansas City roster. What's up? Come on, chime in. Somebody chime in with me. So what's up? So I'm going to go through the roster. Over on this side, I have my other laptop. So I'm going to go through the roster. And again, I'm just trying to get to know all these players because there's been a lot of wheeling and dealing at the last minute. And this is a Thursday. And again, I'm just trying to catch up with the young players. So let me just, and I'm not going to, I don't know if I go through all of the players, but I'm going to go through the ones that are on their active roster on NFL.com right now. Nick Allegretti, and again, he's from Illinois, and I don't even have the starting lineups right now. I don't have the starting lineups, but I want to go through the players, and then I'll go through the starting lineups real fast. So hopefully, they have the depth chart. But let me just and the reason why I want to acknowledge the players, all the players, this is the thing. Do you know how long how difficult it takes to make an NFL team? Think about how difficult it is to make an NFL team. It's remarkable. You have to give it props to every player that makes the roster of an NFL team, because many of us who've never been up to that level, like the Beetle, I was able to play high school and college football, and fortunately play some college football, and was on the scout team at Miami University in Ohio way back in the day. Actually, let me just date myself, 40 years ago, playing football, and years ago. Playing football, and when I was in high school, I started at defensive back, but in college, scout team player, eventually got some action. But to think about being on a 53-man roster at the NFL, that's a dream come true for most of us. But for those elite athletes, it's not a big deal. But you got to acknowledge everyone who makes the roster. So not very quickly, but let me just acknowledge, starting with the Kansas City Chiefs, Nick Allegretti, and I apologize if I mispronounced their last names, but Nick, guard for starting with the Kansas City Chiefs, Illinois, Harrison Butker, he's a rookie from Georgia Tech. He's the kicker, one of the kickers. Taco Charlton. He's defensive end. Oh, he's a beast. Taco. This is his fourth year from Michigan. Frank Clark. He's a defensive end. Also from Michigan, 6th year. Mike Deanna, defensive end. He's also from Michigan. Players there. Wow, that's a great connection. Offensive lineman Yasir Durant. He made the team. He's also, let me just make sure, he's a rookie. Yasir made the team as a rookie. Clyde Edwards, Hilaire, Clyde running back. Oh, he's the brother from LSU. Wow. I've seen a lot of tape on him. He will definitely be I think he's the starting running back. And they said to look out for him. I would have to agree. This brother has the get up. He doesn't go down easily. He has the juice. So look out for Clyde Edwards Helaire. Hopefully I pronounced this word. Then there's Rashid Fenton, cornerback, the second year out of South Carolina. Eric Fisher, now he's a veteran tackle. Eric Fisher. There you go. Willie Gay. He's a linebacker from Mississippi State. He's a rookie. That's a rookie. Then there's Antonio Hamilton, quarterback, 5 years out of South Carolina State. That's Antonio Hamilton. Mecole Hardman. Give props to all these. He's a wide receiver from Georgia. Damani Harris, defensive end from Buffalo. 2 years from University of Buffalo. Chad Henne. Oh, wow. Quarterback. 13 years from Michigan. Chad is still doing it. Chad Henne. Wow. Veteran quarterback. Tyreek Hill. Yes, superstar Tyreek Hill. This is his 5th year from West Alabama. He has the super juice. He's the person of which has elevated that special wide receiver across the league. Tyreek, glad to see him get over some of the stuff he during the offseason, but Tyreek is ready to go. So, wow, Tyreek. Anthony Hitchens, linebacker, 7th year from Iowa. Chris Jones, defensive tackle. He signed a big deal. Chiefs signed him up for a good deal. So Chris Jones will be applying the pressure. He's from Mississippi State. Nick Kelzer, also. He's a 1-year veteran, Grand Valley State, tight end. Then there's Travis Kelce. It changed really one of the phenomenal tight ends that changed how we approach tight ends. And, of course, he's from Cincinnati, 8 years. He signed another extended contract. They treat Kelce just right. UC Bearcats. Give much love, respect to Kelce. Seasoned veteran. He wants to stay. He wants to be around and do his thing. And he's Kelce. He's electric, and he has a great personality. There's also Marcus Kemp, wide receiver, 3rd year out of Hawaii. Kemp was coming on late last year, as I remember his number and his plays. There's Bopati Keys. He's a cornerback, a rookie from Tulane. He made the team. There's also Daniel Kilgore from Appalachian State, center, 10 years in the league. There's Tamo Kapushkin. I'll get it right somewhere. He's a defensive end. He's 4th year from Villanova. Then there's Patrick Mahomes, MVP of the Super Bowl. This is his 4th year from Texas Tech. Mega deal. Highest paid player in the league. Deservingly so. I'm just going to say, hopefully he doesn't put too much pressure on himself. Keep doing what he's doing. He says the right thing. He's psyched. He's on. You can see that he has his game face on now. He's had it on for this past week, and he can win another MVP Super Bowl. And I just think the world is at his. He could do anything. And again, the major thing is just not try to do too much. He just enjoy the game. continue to enjoy and continue to get better. And that's what I see in practice. That's what I saw in training camp. He wants to get better. So that's really good to see. So Patrick Mahomes. Then there's Tyrann Mathieu. And they haven't been talking about Tyrann Mathieu this year or last year from LSU. This is his 8th year. Wow. He's been he was with the Cardinals. He signed a big deal with the Cardinals. Then came over here to Kansas City. Really down to earth, committed. He makes mega plays on the game. So giving it up to Tyrann Mathieu, excellent player. Dan Newman also. He's from Iowa. That's right. Oh, I see Serenity Souls talking it up. Yes, I'm still going through the roster. I want to recognize the roster. So I just want to give a shout out to, yes, Serenity Soul. Give much love, and respect to following the game. Let's do this. And so I'm still going through the Daniel Newman, linebacker from Iowa. Yeah, just want to give respect to all the players that made the team. Derek Nottie doing a great job. He's also a defensive tackle. Donald Duran O'Daniel, outstanding linebacker, made the team. This is 3rd year from Clemson. Alex Okafor. I think it's Okafor. I'm sorry, Okafor. I can only see so much in these glasses. Defensive end. I think he got a new contract too. There's also Kelchi. Oh my gosh. Selmy. He's a guard from Iowa State. There's also Byron Pringle, wide receiver. Now he brings it very well from Kansas State. Brian Pringle. There's Austin Reeder. He's from South Florida. He made the team, a center. There's Mike Reimers, offensive lineman. He's been in the league for 8 years. I remember Reimers. There's also Demarcus Robinson. Yes, Demarcus Robinson, wide receiver from Florida. He's the real deal. I know Demarcus. And then there's Kalen Sanders, defensive tackle, 2nd year from Winston State. There's Mitchell Schwartz, tackle from 9 years from California. There's also Ricky Sees Jones, tight end, also from Texas A&M. Anthony Sherman, fullback. And the Chiefs carry a fullback. You wouldn't think so with all the players out fast they run, but they carry a fullback. So that's really nice to see. Jaris Sneed, he's a defensive back, rookie. Here's another rookie that made it, and that gives you an indication that they need help in the defensive back, because this is the 2nd rookie that's made the team as a defensive back. So they need help in the defensive back area, and they drafted accordingly. And the guys, they made the team. Daniel Sorensen, 5th year. Daniel Sorensen, safety, 7 years. He made the team. Running back, Doran Thompson. He's a 2nd year from Utah State. And then there's Tedrick Thompson. He's a safety, 4 years from Colorado. Then there's Juwan Thornhill. He's also a safety from Virginia, 2nd year. And there's Tommy Thompson, a punter. He's a rookie. They have a rookie on the team as a punter. So, wow, he's on a big stage, and he's a rookie from Florida. So look out for special teams and the punting, because they have a rookie there. Then they have Chavaris Ward, another cornerback, 3rd year from Middle Tennessee State, another corner, made the league team, but this is only his 3rd year. And then there's Sammy Watkins. That's right, Sammy Watkins. He's a seasoned veteran, 7 years from Clemson, also played at Buffalo. And then there's Amani Watts. Amani Watts, he's a safety, 30 years from Texas A&M. Deshaun Wharton, defensive tackle. Another rookie. And then there's Daniel Williams, running back, third year from LSU. Darian Wilson. That's Darian Wilson. I'm sorry. Then there's James Winchester. Also, 6 years from Oklahoma. Andrew Wiley, guard, third year from Eastern Michigan. And then finally, Dion Yelder, tight end from Western Kentucky. I wanted to go through the Super Bowl champs roster and give you an indication that, wow, they're still a very young team. The Kansas City Chiefs are a very young team. And just looking at their depth chart, looking at the starters with Tyreek Hill on offense, Eric Fisher, left tackle, Kelchi Osmela, left guard, center Austin Reeder, Andrew Wiley, right guard, right tackle, Mitchell Schwartz, tight end, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins, wide receiver, running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's the rookie from LSU starting, and Anthony Sherman, fullback, and Patrick Mahomes. So they have a rookie running back starting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. That is amazing. So this brother must be bringing it. They're trying to keep it up tempo. So that's a fantastic opportunity for the brother. So there's a lot of pressure on him too, on the rookie. So that was the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the Super Bowl champs right there. They're still a very young team, and what I see there, they're going to be coming out with a lot of action, a lot of momentum. They're going to run the ball as well. They still got a fullback, so they're going to run the ball occasionally. This just not going to be ding and dunk. They're going to mix it up, and they got the wide receivers, and so yet they are still a young team. Their defense, young, and let me just say very quickly, I'm going to have to go back to this. I still got time. Let me look at their, that was the offense right there on their, let me look at their defense. Who's starting on their defense? I'm just bear with me, folks. Bear with me. That's their offense, and now I'm just trying to pull up their defense. There you go. It's almost there on defense. How many rookies are they starting on defense? Who knows? So I got their offense, but my defense, the chart is not coming up. Their depth chart on their defense is not coming up right now. Let me switch quickly to the depth chart on, there you go, the depth chart on the Houston Texans. And very quickly, we see, starting off with the Texans, Deshaun Watson. Yes, let me just say, that was the Texans. I mean, that was. Now, let me see the Texans. Let me see the Texans offense real fast. Wow, A.J. McCarron is still playing. Oh, it just surprised me. A.J. McCarron. What the heck? A.J. McCarron? A.J. McCarron is backing up Deshaun Watson. Oh, my God. But starting quarterback, Deshaun Watson. Running back, David Johnson. David Johnson from the Cardinals. Fullback, Cullen Gillespie. Then there's wide receiver Will Fuller, wide receiver Brandon Cooks, tight end Darren Fells, left tackle Laramie Tunsil, left guard Max Shapiring, center Nick Martin, and Zach Fulton as right guard, and Typhus Howard, right tackle. So wow, That's impressive. David Johnson, starting. He's the running back coming from and signed a good. And matter of fact, I heard that he actually looked good in training camp. So that's the offense right there for the Houston Texans. So with that, I'm going to stop right there because I'm just going to go into a little of the matchups. I told you about the offense. What are we going to expect? I want to keep this tight. I would just want to keep this 30 minutes. I know everyone is still doing the pre-gaming, but I want to give respect to the players that made the teams. This is the toughest thing to do, particularly the players that made the teams of the Kansas City Chiefs, the rookies that are starting. Look, here's the tip. Look for how these rookies will perform in this game. These are two young teams. With all the attention of starting the NFL season, you have two young teams out. These are not veteran-laden teams, other than a little bit on the defensive side for the Texans and J.J. Watt. The seasoned veteran, J.J. Watt. I don't know about the defense for the Texans, but J.J. Watt bringing the violence. I'm curious to see how much pass rush J.J. Watt will put on Patrick Mahomes in that front line. I want to see how that defensive line can put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, and also the defensive line for the Texans to put pressure on Deshaun Watson. Now, just don't think that Deshaun's going to run around and try to carry the load. I think Deshaun Watson will be more settled this season, but particularly this game. And I see this as, yes, it's going to be because again, these players have not played any other teams thus far. This is their first game, so there's going to be butterflies. There's going to be nervous. There's going to be mistakes. But this is the NFL. They're going to be bringing it up to a high level once they get into the groove. And I see that. Bill O'Brien, the head coach for the Texans, he wants to slow the game down. When you have David Johnson starting, and he's a physical running back, he has a lot. Does he have a lot to prove? I would say yes. I would say yes, he has a lot to prove. He has a chip on his shoulder because the Cardinals got rid of him last year. So, yes, David Johnson, I think he fits. And also, as I saw on NFL Network, I saw on NFL Network, they broke down, they were perplexed why DeAndre Hopkins was traded. And basically, they picked up some veteran wide receivers. With Will Fuller was there, but Brandon Cooks, and then you also have Kenny Stills as the third slot wide receiver. So I see the Texans kind of methodically slowing down the game. They want to take time off the clock because I believe they know they can't keep up with the high pace of the Chiefs. So this is going to be a methodical chess match between Andy Reid and Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien will try to slow the game down. And if it gets slowed down a lot, it's in their advantage. So don't forget that the Texans did beat the Chiefs last year in regular season. But in regular season, way back when, it seemed like a light year ago. But they lost badly in the playoffs. But here's the chess match. Bill O'Brien's trying to slow down the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball control. Deshaun Watson make better decisions in his throwing, his running, and just better decisions. Patrick Mahomes wants to keep things as is, and I think they'll have an offense that is very unpredictable. But again, when everything has to be in place at the beginning of the season, so look for a tight game initially. I don't think it's going to be a complete blowout like I'm seeing in other predictions. I think it's going to be a tighter game than when it starts off initially. But I think once the players settle into the rhythm, of course, I'm going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, and the boys to win this game. Looking at the stadium. Also, it's raining in Kansas City. Oh, let me just say this. Also, the players, the fans will be there. The fans will be in the stadium. At least some of them. Go Chiefs! Yes, you will be able to see some fans there, so that's a big thing. Again, we got to be responsible in COVID and everything, but this is a big momentum occasion for the NFL to have a game and move forward and do it safely for the players first. The players come first. Staff and the coaches come first. And then they were able to make sure it's safe for the limited number of fans. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So I give a thumbs up for KC and Kansas City for allowing a certain percentage of fans to come to the games. The players need it. And again, I just see the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game, and it will be by the time I predict it will be. I see it as a 30 to let me just say 30 to 22, 30 to 22. KC will win this. There you go. That's my prediction. After doing all the valuation, I had some numbers, but I think and I feel like the Chiefs will start rolling. They'll get 30 points, and I'm going to give props to the Texans. They'll get initially. I think, well, they're going to be struggling all game long. I'm going to give them 22 points. So it's 30, 20, 20, 22. Kansas City. That's my prediction. Here we go. KC 30. Texans 22. That's my prediction. Kansas City 30, Texans 22. That's right. That's right. I'm giving the Texans 22 points. Let me just say my bias is I used to live in Houston, Texas, back in from 1988 to 1990. So I have an affiliation with Houston. Loved the city of Houston. Loved at that time. Just loved it immensely. Lived next to the Houston Astrodome, by the way. So, I do have a slight bias, going towards the Houston Texans, but with the talent, of course, my bias goes away when Patrick Mahomes and the boys, he's just an outstanding super athlete, and I just see him continue to elevate to another level. Again, I see this as just the start, and I just don't want to overwhelm Patrick Mahomes with too much pressure, too many expectations. Just get out there, of course, take care of business. Keep yourself healthy, have fun, and just keep things rolling. So, again, this was how many minutes? Yeah, I'm 33 minutes. I didn't want to go too long. I didn't want to go an hour. So, there you go. My prediction, KC 30, Texans 22. If you have any comments, don't hesitate to ring me up. If you want my number, just put it on the email me. But we just getting started. I needed to do something. And guess what? After the game, I'm giving you after the game. I'm going to say after game, I will be back for another live stream show. That's right. I will be back. Let's do this. That's right. Another surprise. I'm so hyped up. I mean, I can't give you the prediction and go all through this without giving you a post show. live. And so I'm going to be even, hopefully, I'll be able to survive after everything and go live in several hours from now. So yes, I'm hyped. That's my prediction. And Football 101 hopes to see you after the game. Thank you, Serenity Soul. For tuning in. We out. You gotta do what you gotta do. We out. Peace out, folks. Stay safe. We out.